I feel lost in that I have such a weird connection to my Judaism right now, my like Jewish spirituality. I'm like looking into Buddhism and stuff, like, and I'm not really looking into Buddhism. I'm looking into a place where there isn't anything. That's what I'm really looking into. But there's this like desire for, that nothing place again, like the full nothing, no definition, no words, no letters, no people, no nothing, no sound. And then the other one is just this desire to create. Oh, I just got a hit. Like yesterday, I was talking to this neighbor down the street. This character, he has like this red mohawk. He drives this like Mad Max looking truck around. Got tattoos, and he is an artist. And he's a riot. He's just fun to talk to. And it's just like looking at a blank piece of paper and seeing what's going to happen, not knowing. Like I feel like I know what's going to happen all the time. Everything is fucking planned. It's like everything's within a box, frames of time, days, weeks. And the nothing, that extreme nothingness place is one channel. And then there's the no boundary action place, like the no boundary non-action place, and then which would be the meditation, the nothing. And then there's the no boundary action place, which, just creating, finding, doing and not knowing, instead of not doing and not knowing. And I don't have enough. I'm getting the not doing, not knowing, and I'm not more, and I'm not getting the doing, not knowing. Does that make sense? What I'm saying?
Say that last part again, because
Well, it's just like when I sit in meditation, I'm not doing anything, and I'm not knowing anything. Like I'm not, and meaning I don't know where I'm going. There's a total openness as far as process. I'm sitting. It's stillness and also no boundary, no destination, no end. And when I'm making art, it's doing, but also no destination and no end.
Right.
But I have a lot of doing, a lot of stuff I'm doing, and a lot of stuff where I know what the outcome is already. It's predetermined, kind of. It's not a lot. It doesn't have the freedom of total creativity and no boundary. So for the sake of time, I want you to take me in, check out what's going on level 3. What do you notice just energetically?
You're stuck.
Yeah, it's interesting. I didn't quite answer the questions. Although I got a really interesting piece of information there. It's like what you just said, Gavin. It's like coming full circle back to the last set of questions. Great. So what's it like feeling stuck? Stay in the dissonance and like hold me there. So I'm gonna answer that. I want to go into full stuckness or full restlessness or trapped. It's like, what's the worst that could happen? That whole thing. Like, what if you just could never be free again? Does that sound like from your side, does that sound like a good question to ask? Like, how would you ask that? How would you maximize the dissonance? Do you understand why, by the way? Do you know why we'd want to go there?
Just to get in touch and learn more about what's going on.
And I feel like in some ways it may also put things into perspective for you when you look at what's the worst possible thing that can happen.
It's like also when a person's always like, I'm carrying around a bunch of resistance because I don't want to look at what's the worst that could happen, which is this life of slavery. So in a sense, I'm walking around resisting that. So by you taking me there as the coach, I'm going fully into it. I'm not resisting it anymore. I'm taking on slavery or trappedness completely, and then seeing what that's like. And in doing that, I will have a less of a preconception or a false shadowy manifestation of what I'm resisting or what I make up about slavery or trappedness. And then also we're going to have more information when we do a tie back, because we'll have built up kind of more emotional currency. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, how would you take me to the nadir or the bottom of the barrel? Is the nadir the bottom?
Don't know.
Okay.
I don't know.
Good word though. I don't know what it means.
Nadir is like there's apex and nadir, I think. Anyway. The bottom.
Yeah.
What would it be like knowing you were trapped for the rest of your life?
Great.
I keep coming up with these fulfillment-y questions. Really frustrating.
How do you keep me here? How do you get me to embody this more or to be with it?
Well, take it into your body.
Great. That's a great choice, by the way.
What does it feel like to be trapped?
Yeah. So I just want to point something out, neither one's right or wrong. Mitra was like, what would it be like to be trapped, which is more of like imagining it. And some clients, it's good to do that with, if they resist being in their bodies. You'll find some people just don't know how to be in their body or even talk from that place. So that's a better question choice because it's one step removed. And then there's just taking them directly where they're at, in a very processy way, which is, what does it feel like to be trapped? So I'm going to answer, what does it feel like to be trapped? Hang out in the level 3. It's interesting. I keep wanting to work up some rage, and then I give up. There's like a sense of I surrender. The second I start wanting to fight against it, I let go. Surrendering. What's to fight against? I don't even know what to push off me. I want to push everything off me, but I don't even know where to begin. What would I allow myself to push off me? I want all this off me, and there's not a single thing I'm willing to push off.
Mm-hmm.
And so there's this immediate, my shoulders drop, what's it called? Submitting to defeat.
Yeah.
Which makes me want to moan. From the bottom of a barrel. Someone save me from the barrel. I'm a drag.
Yeah, I'm getting a sense like there's a real feeling of loss here.
Really? Absolutely.
Yeah.
Crushed. A bit crushed.
Yeah. Crushing. I'm choosing my crushing.
And what's it feeling like to be crushed?
It's blackening my heart. I just imagine curling up and having burning red eyes, just like a piece of coal, like an inner fury because I can't let it out anywhere or something. So it's smoldering or